What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Jean-Pierre here. You can kind of hear it in my voice a little bit. Maybe you can see it in my face a little bit. I am getting a little sick, and this is something that is absolutely normal. I have a little tea here. It's been helping me out. I got a little turmeric, some ginger, some honey, some lemon in here. Let that sizzle on your spirit a little bit. Whew. This is an absolutely normal thing that happens, right? And you have to think about when you're a baby. Let's go all the way back then. When you're a baby, you're sick, snot coming all out of your nose, you're crying, your mama's holding you, praying, oh, I pray the baby doesn't die. Your daddy's sitting there looking at the two of you, your mom and you, and all this noise that's coming out, all this racket that's in the house. He's thinking, man, this might be a good time to go and get some milk, right? The same thing happens as you develop. You become an adolescent, you go through puberty, but through that time, you just sleep it off, right? You go through all of these growing pains. It's all part of the transformation, and that's what a lot of people don't tell you. So you will experience this, and this is why I decided to start with this in the month of February. I figured that a lot of people would enter the new year with that same old adage, 2024, same old adage, new year, new me, new year, new me. Yeah, until I return back to the old me eventually. That's how that should go, something like that, Because people reach this point here and they don't realize what it is. It's the same thing when you go to the gym. You're pumping the weight and you feel that pain and you want to quit at that spot too because you don't realize what it is. All that is, it's growth. There's changes that's going on, right? So, like I said, I took a couple of weeks, almost the entire month of January off from my regular schedule, my regular routine, just to shock the system. And in doing that, I got sick as well because I went from one thing to another thing. That's what happens once we change. We go through these little growing pains. So I shocked my system a little bit. I got it there. And then now I'm returning back, the pendulum swinging on the other side. So here's another little shock. Got a little sniffles, got a little sore throat. There's no cough that's developed yet, but I guarantee that's going to come up too. Because what's happening in the system is there's toxins that's been developed in the system for whatever you were previously doing, right? So for example, you wake up, you drink coffee, you get in your car, you go to work, you stand on your feet for 8 hours, you come back home, you stop at McDonald's, you eat that, and then you get some ice cream, you eat that before going to bed, you wake up, you repeat, right? So the body, we're creatures of habit. The body starts to adjust for that this is the cycle that I'm living. This is life, I guess. Okay, so this is what it is. This is what we do, right? So for example, you look at anyone that has excessive weight, it didn't just come overnight, right? The body slowly starts to adjust, and then eventually, okay, this is who we are. These toxins build up. And then when you start to get rid of those, all of those start pushing out through your body. That's when this little sickness and this little feeling comes up because the toxins, the chemical imbalance, all of that has shifted. So that's why you'll get these little sniffles. And you'll go through, your mind will go through the little cycle of fear and all of this. That's why that's what this whole month is. You start getting flashbacks from the last time that you had this feeling. Then your resistance comes up. Oh, no, I can't do that. And then what did we say earlier in the previous videos? Resistance multiplied with discomfort equals suffering. So then now you just bring this whole suffering on upon yourself, and it's, I gotta stop. New year, new me, until eventually I return back to the old me. And then you just revert back to that because what is that? That's comfortable, right? That's what's become comfortable for you. What's comfortable for you isn't comfortable for an Elon Musk, isn't comfortable for a LeBron James, and vice versa. So if he were to do what you did every day, and just switch that up, LeBron will get sick too. And if you were to try to do what Elon was doing, working 20-hour days, only taking Saturdays off to be with the kids and going right back to that grind, if you were to start doing that right now, you'll get sick as well, right? But it's all part of the process. And I'll leave you with this. I believe it was Napoleon Hill said this in Think and Grow Rich. Most people quit 2 feet before gold. And it's because of this feeling right here, this one. And I want to let you know, this isn't a feeling that you should ignore, but it's not something that you should try to express by pushing through. You'll hear some of these self-help gurus that's out there. You got to get up. You got to be stronger. You got to work harder. It takes dedication. It takes motivation. All of this stuff, right? But eventually you get to that point. You get to this point right here, and all of that dedication, motivation, all of that, your body's telling you to sit down and analyze what's going on. So just sit down, be with this feeling, and understand what's going on. Okay, I'm going to get better. Okay, let's look at the last time that this happened. What actually happened? So sit down, go through the meditative process, and I'll be having a whole video lineup on how to go through those. And just let everything flow. Just feel everything right now. Just feel all of the feelings for what they are, and don't favor one for another. Don't chase joy. Don't chase happiness. Don't avoid pain. Don't avoid fear. Don't avoid anger. Society tells you these things are good. These things are bad. None of them are good. None of them are bad. However, they all serve their purpose, and that's what we're going to be covering. We're starting off with fear. We're going to get to the purpose of all of these other emotions as well. For example, and I know I said I was closing, I can get a little bit, the teacher told me this word in high school, loquacious. Jean-Pierre, you are loquacious, talkative, that's what it means, right? So let me wrap this up. I really need to rest my voice too, so let me wrap this up. Whew. Oh yeah, that felt a little better. So the flashbacks and all of this occur, and society tells you that this is good, this is bad. No, that's completely false, because why would we have them? They're there to serve a purpose, right? And the example that I was leaving you guys off with, think about happiness, right? Think about when you're ecstatic. Don't you kind of turn into a fool? You just start making crazy mistakes. Oh, I'm just so happy. Oh, I'm slap happy. Oh, I'm punch happy. Oh, I'm so happy. And next thing you know, you get knocked down and, oh, no, I'm sad and I want to be happy again. I want to feel happiness. Not even noticing the actions that you were taking when you were happy that eventually led to this sadness, this little tension that's telling you, okay, we got to ground ourselves. We got to get back to it, whatever. So all of these emotions work in tandem to protect you and to help you survive. And like I said in the last video, you guys are already survival experts, and I hope that I can help to make you even better survival experts. So enjoy the weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with another video.